Hello, dear students. I hope you all are fine. Welcome to Bridge Course Session 9. Today's topic, the sun, the moon and its phases. So let us go first. I explain about the sun. What is sun? The sun is huge ball of hot glowing gases. It is the only star in our solar system. The sun is about 5 billion year old star and expected to remain in existence for another 5 billion years. The sun is a constantly losing mass at the rate of about 4 million tons per second. This is the amount of hydrogen gas that the sun turns into energy every second. See here, the sun is hottest part. Inside the hottest part, it is the center of core. So calling that core. The hottest part of the sun is its center of core. The gases burn and boil all the time. The light from the gases so bright. If we look directly at the sun, we will hurt our eyes. Since ancient times, people have been using the sun to locate places and to find their way back if they get lost. The rays of the sun provide the energy for every living thing on earth. Plants use the energy from the sun to prepare food from themselves. In the process of in the process of making food, they release oxygen which animals and we breathe. See here, plants are preparing food. They are taking the carbon dioxide and preparing the oxygen. And when plants are prepare their food, they need water, okay, minerals, nutrients and water, sun rays. Afterwards, they are preparing food. That is calling we what? Photosynthesis. Okay. Then plants are releasing, after food they are preparing, the plants are releasing what? Oxygen. See here in this picture, solar energy. So man uses here energy from sun, that is solar energy, to sun various appliances. See here, solar means what? Soul. So this word is a Latin word. Soul is a Latin word. Soul means what here? Sun. Solar energy is refers to anything here. So they refers to means solar cooker, solar water heater and solar lamp. So we are using sun only. These all things we using in our life. Solar cooker by cooking, and solar water heater means the water is heating here. The solar lamps on the night time, the solar lamps are on here. They get the energy from solar, means sun's energy they get. Afterwards they start these all things. Solar energy refers to anything that uses properly, means this operates with the sun's energy. See here, sun's facts. The sun is only 150 million kilometers from the earth. Light from the sun takes around 8 minutes and 20 seconds to reach us. Temperature at the surface 5505 degree centigrade. Temperature at the core 15 million degree centigrade. Diameter 1,392,000, means it is a 1 million, means 1,392,530 kilometer, the sun's diameter. So these are the facts of the sun. The sun's gravity heats all the celestial objects in their means respective orbits revolving around it. Its gravity is here 28 is times stronger than the Earth's. We don't feel it because the earth is constant orbit around the sun. The sun, it is made up of gases. Hydrogen makes a most of the sun, but it also contains helium and small amount of other gases. See here, nuclear fission. What is this? Nuclear fission. Nuclear fission goes on inside the sun all the time, and this process releases energy which we receive on earth. So this is solar energy, so which is unlimited. It will not get you home at least thousands of generations. So we all know that looking at the sun directly with naked eyes is harmful. Okay, when we are looking the sun, it is a very harmful for eyes. So next one, see here students, the moon. Today we are going to learn about the moon. See here, her 150 moons orbit around the solar system. So the moon, it was formed about his billions years ago, and it is 239,000 miles away. Okay, the moon is 239 miles away from us and 93 million miles away from the sun. The moon is 93 million miles away from the sun. The moon, much smaller than the earth. The moon is very much smaller than the earth. See here, the moon is not like a sun or other stars. So it does not give it of its own light. It's not have a own light. How it is, the stars have their own light and heat, but here moon is not having their own light. It only reflect the light of the sun. The planets orbit around the sun. The planets are here, orbit around the sun. The moon orbits a planet. The moon takes 28 days go completely around the earth. Okay, the moon is orbit around the earth, so it taking the time 28 days. 28 days to completely around the earth. The moon is not smooth on its surface. See here, so it has craters. It has what? Craters. Craters means what? A big holes. It has a big holes. It has, the moon has not air, also it does not have water. See here, so there is no life in the moon because here air is not have, water is also not have. So in the moon, at the moon, the life is not have there. Neil Armstrong, the American astronaut, he was the first person to step on the moon. He was the American person, Neil Armstrong. He was first person to step on the moon. See, so next topic is here, moon phases. Now we have learnt about sun, the sun and then the moon. Now moon phases. The moon looks like different at different times. It does not change its shape. The moon is different sizes are there. Okay, so in different shapes are there. The natural satellite, it is a celestial body. It is a natural satellite. It has the celestial body and orbit a planet. The moon is the Earth's only natural satellite. Some planets have multiple natural satellites there, some have none. Saturn has 62 moons and Jupiter has 67 moons and Uranus has 27 moons and Neptune has 14 moons and Mars has the 2 moons and Jupiter's moon and Ganymede is the one of the largest in the solar system. So now these are the phases. So have you ever wondered why the moon seems to change its shape here? So as the moon revolves around the earth, it appears as if it is changing shape in the sky. Sometimes we see the moon grow from thin crescent to full disk, which it is a full moon. When we are seeing on the sky, full moon, and it is a shrink back to the thin crescent before the vanishing for the few days they are phasing of the moon. That full moon is afterwards that vanishing that. Okay, when we are seeing half moon. Okay. So the phases of the moon are different ways. The moon looks like that Earth's over about a month. As the moon orbits around the Earth, the half of the moon that faces the sun, the half of the moon that faces the sun will be lit up. The different shapes of the lit portion of the moon that can be seen from the Earth. That half portion is, we are seeing that on the Earth, from the Earth, as the phases of moon. That we calling that what? Phases of moon. The different phases are named are there here, different appearances. The term waxing. Waxing is used when the moon grows in size and terms. Waning is used when the moon shrinks in size. Waxing means what? So the in this period during which moon is grows, that is we calling that new moon. And waning means what? It is the period during which is the moon becomes a smaller, that is a full moon. It is a new moon. Okay. It is the new moon. New moon means what? The side of the moon facing the earth. See here. So one side moon is facing the earth is not illuminated. Additionally, the moon is up through the out of the day and down through out of the night. For these reasons, we cannot see the moon during this phase. So this is the calling that what? New moon. And full moon. So full moon means what here? When we can observe the entire face of the moon, we call it a full moon. So when we observing the moon at the night, so it's looking like how it is that full moon on the sky, that is called full moon. So see here, these are the phases of the moon. See here summary. The moon is like a planet. Moon is like a planet. It does not make its own light. It reflects sunlight. The moon orbits the earth. We cannot see all the moon all the time. We see different parts of depending on where it is. So this is about moon and its phases. So I hope today's class you all are understood about the sun, the moon and the phases of the moon. So you make the points and read it daily. And next session I am continuing next class. Thank you.